Around the time that Keke Palmer was feuding with her ex, Darius Jackson, her mom, Sharon Palmer, made a shocking accusation about Usher in a recording of a leaked phone conversation. She claimed that the R&B singer was gay, and it sparked an online debate about whether that was true or not. And you won't believe the kind of things from Usher's past that were dug up to prove her allegations. You may be wondering why Keke's mom was even talking to her daughter's baby daddy about Usher and who he supposedly liked to share a bed with. It seems super random, but there was a reason. But first, you need to know why Sharon was so angry with Darius. You probably remember that he and Keke were together from 2020 to 2023, and they ended up having a son. But things got ugly between them, and people reported that just months after she gave birth to their son, Keke filed for a restraining order against Darius, claiming that he'd harmed her. She alleged that he'd mistreated her that way for 2 years by that point, and that her sister and her mom had witnessed it. Sharon later posted an Instagram video to back her daughter's claims and to call Darius out. She said, "I saw you from day one. My daughter is kind, and our family treated you with kindness, and this is how you treat it." It was a whole family drama that played out for the whole world to see, and things got really ugly. After a lot of back and forth between Keke's family and Darius's family, things got even messier when a recording of a private phone conversation between Keke, Sharon, and Darius came out online. The Shade Room reported that it was obtained by celebrity bloggers DJ Akademiks and Armon Wiggins. Now, though we don't know who sent the secret recording to them, it's been speculated that it was Darius in an attempt to make himself look good, since Sharon is the one who is shouting in it. People were surprised by the way she was talking to him, but it was her allegations about Usher that really made headlines in the news. A report by HipHopDx revealed that at one point in the call, Sharon told Darius that Usher was gay. A little later on, she repeated it, saying that he didn't understand business because Usher was gay. But why was she trying to convince the father of her grandchild that a middle-aged R&B singer was into men? Well, it has everything to do with what happened between Keke, Usher, and Darius in the summer of 2023. HipHopDx also reported on a story about how Keke went to see Usher perform at his Las Vegas residency, and a video came out online of them dancing together as he serenaded her. Keke was wearing a see-through black dress, and apparently Darius did not like what he saw, because he took to Instagram to leave a comment on the video saying, "It's the outfit though, you a mom." His comment got a lot of hate online, but it didn't do anything to change his opinion. He later went back on Twitter to say that he didn't like how if a man of the family didn't want the wife and mother of his kids to showcase her behind to please other people, he got told how much of a hater he was. At the time, Keke came to his defense and used her social media to say, "Not trying to be the person, but I love my man, period." Obviously, she gave up defending him at some point and started accusing him of harming and insulting her. According to the Shade Room, Keke alleged that her ex even began sending her photos of Usher and calling her disgusting names. So, now you get why Sharon was talking about Usher on the call. The online world was divided in their opinions of the Usher allegations. One Reddit user wrote that poor Usher had been caught in the crossfire for half of Keke's relationship. Someone else wrote that Usher had been catching strays for decades. Another member on Reddit claimed that when Darius said all that mess on Twitter, the first thing that came to their mind was that they didn't get why he cared because they doubted that Usher was straight. But the question I want to know the answer to is, does Sharon actually believe that Usher is gay, or was she just saying that? According to her, she wasn't telling the truth about Usher. An article by Hot New Hip Hop revealed that she explained why she said that he was gay in an Instagram comment she left on a The Neighborhood Talk post. In the comment, she wrote that the lie she told about Usher was to get Darius to stop harming her daughter on account of his jealousy. She made the claim that the singer didn't like women for Keke's safety. Then she clarified that she meant everything else she said. She didn't expect anyone to hear it because recording her was illegal. She suggested that Darius was okay with jail, and she claimed that she learned that when he allegedly put his hands on her daughter. It's been speculated that Sharon only took back what she said about Usher because his team reached out and told her to do so. There are some who claim that Usher's interest in men is a well-kept secret in the entertainment industry, one that he's reportedly paid lots of money to keep under wraps. Did you hear about the time that Usher was slapped with a number of lawsuits because he allegedly spread STDs to the plaintiffs? It was seriously insane. And the craziest thing is that the people accusing him of doing that weren't just women. There reportedly was a man who said he picked something up from Usher too. The Blast reported that in the 2010s, Usher was facing multiple lawsuits for exposing previous partners to different bodily transmitted diseases. They claimed that he never warned them about his condition before they went to bed, unprotected. The outlet said that there were 3 cases, one by a woman named Quantasia Sharpton, one by a Jane Doe, and the other by a John Doe. He and the other plaintiffs reportedly ended up reaching a settlement outside of court, which people say might have been because Usher didn't want any embarrassing details getting out to the public about what he was accused of, but also about how one of those accusers was male. Usher's name has also been linked with his ex-mentor, Diddy, now that the disgraced rapper has been arrested. Some sources have claimed that there are reports that Usher and Diddy are both on the DL, and that Diddy even corrupted Usher's innocence when he was younger. Complex shared an article about how Diddy's ex-bodyguard, Gene Deal, went on the Art of Dialogue show and made similar claims. He started the interview off by talking about how Usher was supposedly referenced in the infamous lawsuit that Lil Rod brought against Diddy earlier on in 2024. In the lawsuit, an unnamed artist, who was described as an R&B singer who performed at the Super Bowl and had a successful Vegas residency, allegedly engaged in adult activities with Diddy and 2 other people at the same time. And Gene said that it sounded like it could have been Usher. He later shared that what happened between Usher and Diddy when he was being mentored by him was a touchy situation. He said, "I know and people know that was around in that time that Puff and Usher did have a situation, and that situation led Usher to the hospital." According to some alleged reports, Usher ended up in the hospital because Diddy had passed on some serious STDs to him. But obviously, all of this is just speculation. Usher has spoken up about how he did see some questionable things, though, when he was 14 years old, being mentored by Diddy in New York while working on his debut album. The Business Insider reported that during an interview on The Howard Stern Show, Usher opened up about the wild things he was exposed to when he was living with the hip-hop mogul. He said, "I got a chance to see some things. I went there to see the lifestyle, and I saw it. I don't know if I can indulge and understand what I was even looking at." He also revealed that he had a curiosity of his own. He just didn't understand it. He added that it was pretty wild and crazy. But anyway, what do you guys think about all this? Was Keke's mom lying about Usher being gay? Or was she sharing an open secret in the industry? Do you think that Usher was influenced by Diddy in some kind of shady way as a teenager? Let me know in the comments below.